Welcome to TradeTheMBI.com. This is John. This report is for the 2nd of November. And, well, we were expecting a move back up towards the 0% move here at the 41. And the clearing of that was enough to provide some momentum. And we can see that that's traveling a little bit further here in pre-market at this particular time. Still, MBI magenta above yellow, so that was positive from that move. Where it gets a little bit interesting is when we get the DOC steel over that plus 13.5, it's effectively coming from the bottom. The issue will be when it starts to fade back below it. That will be the softness. Now the question will be, can midterm, long-term buyers overtake that cyan move right here as they meet? This is what we were talking about, that meeting point and how critical that becomes. Any rejection of green to the downside would certainly be the end of that kind of thing, rally at least. But still, positive momentum to it if it escalates through the 23% and at least a return back to the upper algo at the 43.22, certainly within probabilities from there. We're already seeing the potential, though, of getting into positive extreme from the move, but this was kind of that expected pushback up when you get that extreme oversold from a shakeout here when we moved way deep. With the negative 20 readings from DOC red and the green when we have the dip here on the DOC. So those are our sort of givens that we expect to see when that happens. You get that orange dip. So those are pretty strong indications. And it's been pretty clear from there. And it's just a matter of shorts having cleared out and trying to force a bit of a short rally. And this is also the prelude to new fund money coming in for the month. I also had very soft Fed comments, so they're not expecting a whole lot of action from the Fed, and then that's bullish for the market as well. And of course, Congress has got its issues relatively resolved, but the only unknown becomes the world scene and any unexpected developments. As it is so far, nothing really is causing any overt strain. So from that standpoint, in the absence of anything blocking the bullish move continuing back up, as we typically are in that normal bullish period anyway. It's just a question of, will there be negative news outbreaks that will cause a change? Treasury's easing off a bit from their higher yields, and that's definitely an indication that still plenty of people wanting to move into the market. So pull out treasuries, get back into the risk assets. Oil still being soft, and that is definitely bullish for the market. So as long as we see oil continuing this downward trend now, sub 80, and that's just simply because there, a lot of the pre-reaction to potential problems certainly faded away. When we look at the euro, obviously the soft comments from the Fed and that bolstering the euro, and gave perfect opportunity for central banks to jump in there and help drive that further. They really need to get back up above that 107 range to keep things a bit safer for them, because the Eurozone has got lots of problems. Gold, from its standpoint, a little slow on its continuation move. Still making progress, but definitely the leader's been the crypto, a little bit tighter. So Bitcoin making new highs, but a little bit slower from a ETH standpoint, but still in the same trajectory and doing the same things, holding on to well above that 33 level, which is always positive on an MBI reading. So from the most standpoints, we see it from a 50K here. It's been straight up. We had the earlier buy that took place. Classic fade off, so your classic ABC sort of setup there, and then the bullish cyan under red, always buy from right in there, and boom, take off. So all in all, bulls have things firmly in hand at this particular point, barring any upsets. When we look at that from a early intraday movement, started up positive. We got partial retrace into some of these positive exchanges. Still a few others that go all the way back to that 42 range, but maybe a bit early. We have to wait for 50K movement on that standpoint. And we look at it post-market continuing to press higher in the European session. So that's the long and the short of it for now. And you can always look for me on Skype chat. Anything new and relevant, I will certainly put up. As always, though, trade well. Have a good one.